reading from the 4th chapter of John, beginning in the 7th verse. A Samaritan woman came to draw water, and Jesus said to her, "Give me a drink." His disciples had gone to the city to buy food. The Samaritan woman said to him, "How is it that you, a Jew, ask a drink of me, a woman of Samaria?" Jews do not share things in common with Samaritans. Jesus answered her, "If you knew the gift of God and who it is that is saying to you, 'Give me a drink,' you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." Welcome to the 4th week of our Unbinding Your Heart series. We have spent a lot of time over the past 3 weeks looking at what is our story. How do we experience God? Well, we're going to shift a little bit this week, and we're going to begin to look at those outside our church. You remember we talked about the Trinity of relationships last week, and we tend, if we have been within the faith fellowship for a while, we tend to look at it in a very different way that someone who has not been in the church for a long period of time has looked at it. We tend to look at the relationships we have formed with one another, and yet when someone is new to the faith, what they are looking for is a transformed life. First and foremost, they want to hear about how were our lives transformed because of our faith. And this is a really stark reminder in the gospel that we often encounter people who have no idea what we're talking about. And so how do we help them make the connection between faith and who we are as a person? Hopefully it's a good connection and they would want to find out more about it. Jesus talked to the Samaritan woman, and there were reasons why she was coming at noon to get water. And it was not because she was busy elsewhere. It was because she did not feel welcome, even in her hometown. But Jesus said to her, "Give me something to drink, and I will give you living water." This week, as you look at your study, as you begin to ask questions about what is it that people are looking for, what does a transformed life look like, I want to encourage you to take particular note of one of the exercises in our prayer journal time for week 4, and that is to remember your baptism. And so every time that you are around water, whether you are washing dishes or you are washing your hands, whatever, I want you to take a moment and breathe in, think about how your life has been transformed, and then remember your baptism. Jesus said to the Samaritan woman and says to us, "I'll give you living water. Let your life be transformed." Have a great week.